Good morning, all you lovely ones. I hope that you're doing well. I am still parked in town, still dealing with the vehicle issues. I'm recording these videos the night before because my husband, he works nights, so he's at work right now. And I didn't want to disturb him by recording videos at 3:30 or 4 in the morning like I usually do. So we're a little bit off my regular schedule right now, but the words are still there and effective no matter when I do the video. And I believe the universe orders things the way they're supposed to be, and so I believe the tarot cards are as up to date as they possibly can be, no matter if I film them the night before or actually in the morning. I just wanted to be real and open with you guys and let y'all know why it's very bright right now, and also why you're going to hear a lot of traffic, and my dogs will probably bark a lot because there's a lot going on outside of the RV that captures their attention. So I apologize for that in advance. I'm close to a railroad track, so you might hear a train. I didn't want to miss out on this week just because my typical schedule is interrupted because of vehicle issues. Okay, so just letting you know that's what's going on. All right, so today we're going to add another positive affirmation that has to do with our genuine selves coming out and showing our genuine selves to the world. So yesterday we said I am joyful, and then today we are saying I am patient with myself and others. Now that's powerful because patience is extremely hard to come by. For me, I know, and I'm sure for a lot of you. And gosh, just drive through a city one morning during rush hour traffic or one afternoon during rush hour traffic, and you see not very many people on the highway have patience, right? So patience is a rare commodity in today's society. I don't know if it's that way all over the world, but it seems to be very rare here in America. And we seem to be a microwave society. We want it instantaneously. And so that's why I put this in the book when I wrote the book a while ago. I lived in Washington, D.C. It was crazy. It was crazy there all the time. And patience definitely was not found very often. Let me read that again. I am patient with myself and others. Now, why did I put the myself piece in there? Well, because being patient with ourselves is really, really difficult sometimes. You know, especially if you are dealing with things in your physical body that slow you down. Like me, I have multiple sclerosis and fibromyalgia, a bunch of other chronic illnesses, okay? And I get frustrated with myself, and I get impatient with myself. Like if I'm typing or trying to write and my hands aren't functioning properly, or playing the piano, which I love to do, and my hands aren't functioning properly, I get frustrated and very impatient with my body. And so I put that in there because I want to remind myself, and I think it's important that you remind yourself, because I'm sure there's issues similar that you're dealing with, that I need to be patient with myself. I need to be patient with myself because I'm going to make mistakes and I'm going to have trouble. And it doesn't all center around my chronic illnesses. There's other reasons, like, you know, I'm 56 years old. Trying to learn a new computer program, whew, I have to be really patient with myself, okay? Because I have a 56-year-old brain. Not that my brain's not working properly, okay? But because I didn't grow up with computers. I didn't grow up with smartphones. So it takes me a little longer than it would some 20-something kid to learn these new programs, to learn this new smartphone. It takes me a little longer. And fortunately, I have a lot of 20-something or 30-something people in my life that patiently show me how to do it. And so I have to be patient with myself. And so that might be an area you are struggling with. So we started out the week with the beautiful, wonderful, I am joyful. And now we are adding, I am patient with myself and others. Okay? So Let's get into our meditative state. Try not to pay attention to all the noise going on around me. I'm going to try really hard not to pay attention to that. Okay, so let's take a few deep cleansing breaths. We'll start with one, and we're going to breathe in that gorgeous, positive, beautiful, joyful energy that the universe has put in our space. Make sure you're not going to be interrupted, okay? All right, I'm going to try to do the same. All right, let's breathe in positivity and joy. Exhale any negativity. And one more time. All right. Now let's begin to say our affirmations. I am joyful. I am patient with myself and others. I am joyful. I am patient with myself and others. I am joyful. I am patient with myself and others. All right, let's take a few more cleansing breaths. And one more. Oh, that feels so good, doesn't it? I really enjoy this time with you because I feel so much better. It doesn't matter what the circumstances are that are going on in my life. I feel so much better spending this time with you every single day. Really, so much better. Thank you so much for being here and sharing this time with me. Now remember, here we are, week 3, day 2. So those of you that have been with me for a while, you know what I'm going to say next, right? I'm going to say that you need to speak these words to yourself as you're going about your morning routine. If you're taking a shower, going for a jog, getting the kids ready for school, getting yourself or your significant other ready for work, whatever you're doing this morning, take the time to say, I am joyful. I am patient with myself and others. Say that to yourself over and over again as you go throughout your day. On your lunch break, take the time to at least spend a few minutes. It doesn't take long, right? At least spend a few minutes. Get your sticky notes. Put this where you can see it all day long. Okay? And as you lay down tonight to go to sleep, you're going to say this over and over to yourself. I am joyful. I am patient with myself and others as you fall asleep. And that sets the mindset for your sleep time. You want your subconscious to agree with your conscious. That's why you do this so much of the time. You want to get it down deep in your spirit, deep in your mind, deep in your soul, so that every part of your being is in agreement. I am joyful. I am patient with myself and with others. Okay? All right, I'm going to set up for our card reading time. I'll see you back in a minute. It's time to do our card reading today. And I am burning incense, and I smudged, and I've got 4 crystals for today. It's been a really rough couple of days, and I'm really struggling to keep my positivity and to be joyful and to be patient. So I am burning incense, like I said, and I pulled out 4 crystals today in an effort to keep things running smoothly. So the first one I pulled out today is the blue quartz, and it inspires hope. It inspires hope, and I need that today, and peace and tranquility, which I also need. I'm sure a lot of you out there do. And it's tied to the throat chakra. It also enhances organizational abilities and the immune system. That is the blue quartz. And I pulled out my favorite one, the kyanite blue crystal. I love this one. and it helps with uncertainty and relaxation and is tied to the throat chakra. The third one I pulled out is the chrysocolla, and it helps with self-truth. It has goddess energy and expression of the heart. It's tied also to the throat chakra. Do you see a pattern here, folks? I'm really struggling with allergies right now, so if I sound a little congested, I apologize. That's what's going on. And lastly, I pulled out this beautiful amazonite crystal, and it helps with perceiving truth. And the major reason I pulled this one today is it helps with stress relief and alleviates worry and fear. Okay, it's also tied to the throat chakra and the heart chakra. So those are our beautiful crystals for today. And we're going to get right into our card reading. The Empress. The Empress. This card usually represents growth and prosperity and projects bearing fruit. So I'm feeling very strongly that this is for you today, especially the projects bearing fruit piece, because you've really been working hard, Aries, on a lot of different projects, and I really sense that the universe is telling you the time for harvest is just around the corner. This also sometimes symbolizes nurturing, so maybe nurture yourself, or if you have children, maybe you need to press in and spend a little bit of nurturing time with them. Nurture your relationships, and especially nurture your projects, because the time of harvest is at hand, and that will bring fulfillment to your life. So this is a good card for you. So this is really an awesome word for you today. Growth, prosperity, projects coming to fruition, fulfillment, all good words for you today, Aries. Taurus, you get the Fool. This is a happy card. I really like this card. And it usually comes out when the person is going to have unexpected opportunities pop up in their life. So that's what I feel to tell you, Taurus. Look for unexpected opportunities and take a leap of faith. Don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. Don't be fearful because of the unknown. You're going to need to make split-second decisions, which means you need to rely on your intuition, rely on your gut, and consult your spirit guides. Keep your spirit ears open so that you can hear, because you don't want to miss these fabulous opportunities the universe is sending your direction. It's a time of change and unexpected opportunities for you, Taurus. Gemini. Gemini gets the Death card. Now, a lot of people don't like getting this in their reading, but it actually really is an excellent card. So let me see what this means for Gemini today. I'm sensing the end of the phase you are currently in and beginning a new phase of your life. It could be a career change, a move, a new relationship. It could be any number of things. But this is a time of transformation for you, time for a new life path to open up for you. So it's exciting. It's very, very exciting time for you. Changes are going to happen quickly, probably a lot faster than what you are used to. Don't let that scare you. Just roll with the tide, okay? Roll with the waves, because the universe has this well in hand. Transformation and a new life path. That's a very exciting word for you, Gemini. All right, Cancer gets the Page of Swords in the inverted or reversed position. Let's have a look at that handsome page. And what this typically means in the inverted position is that good news is on the way. Possibly a job change, a career change, possibly a move, possibly, well, it could be any number of things, but it's going to be good. It's not going to have any bad side effects. But I'm sensing that you also need to use wisdom with deciding this course of action that you're going to take. When this opportunity is presented to you, take time out to really ponder it. It's not a split-second thing like Taurus, not things happening super, super fast like Gemini. This is more of a slow, methodical change that you need to use wisdom and carefully decide your course of action. I also sense that this may have to do with some children. So any of you in the Cancer family out there that have children, if your children are having behavioral issues, you need to exercise extreme patience because it's very, very, very temporary, okay? And then I have another caution coming. I'm sensing to tell you to hold your tongue. Hold your tongue. And I know that sounds a little strange in context of all the other things, but where I'm sensing this needs to be implemented is hold your tongue concerning these new things that are coming in your life, this new path. Don't divulge too much information to too many people. Only very trusted, close friends, family, and trusted advisors. All right, Cancer? Leo has the Knight of Pentacles. Well, I'm sensing that long-awaited answers are coming through to you in the next week or two. Something that you've really been pondering, really been trying hard to get a clear answer to, you're going to know in the next week or two. So be very patient because that patience pays off. Keep focused on your goals. I want to caution you not to lay down and rest right now. You need to keep very focused on your goals and maintain your good work ethic. That is something that you are very good at, Leo. And the temptation might be strong right now to take a break and take a rest, but this is not the time to do that. So be sure that you maintain your good work ethic and keep focused on your goals. Virgo gets the Queen of Pentacles. And this card typically signifies a person with great faith and inner strength. And that's what I'm sensing for you today, Virgo. You typically, in the Virgo family, you typically have a lot of inner strength. And not a whole lot of people recognize it because you're just always there. You're just always the pillar of strength to your family, your friends, and your community. That's who you are, is this person who has that strength, that people lean on you. And you have great faith that everything will work out for the best. And that's a very good quality to have. I'm sensing to tell you that those qualities might be put to the test in the next few weeks. So you're going to have to use your wisdom, especially in the time management area. Yes, you need to be the pillar of strength to the people you are closest to, but don't neglect yourself, because as you are being strength to everyone around you, you get drained. So make sure that you take time out to take care of yourself. And I also want to caution you to watch your words, because sometimes, Virgo, you have a tendency to be a little too harsh and your tongue is a little sharp. So make sure that whatever you say to other people in this time where you are being that pillar of strength, make sure that you temper it with compassion and with empathy. All right? Kindness. Yes, kindness. Libra, you get the Page of Cups. Well, I'm sensing that your kindness, your thoughtfulness, those are all going to come into play over the next several days. There are going to be people that are put across your path that really need that to emanate from you. That thoughtful, kind person that you are needs to be in the forefront. I'm also sensing that now is a time that your talent energy is in high gear. So it's a super creative time for you. Maybe set aside some time to pursue some artistic endeavors, because the universe is just opening that door of creativity in your spirit right now. I also want to caution you not to be overly sensitive. Sometimes you Librans struggle with this, that it's hard for you to take constructive criticism, and especially with your creative endeavors, because those are your babies, right? I understand. I'm an artist and a writer and a musician. I understand when people are critical of these projects you consider almost like your children. It's really difficult to take that criticism. But I want to encourage you to work on that part of yourself, learning how to take that constructive criticism. I also sense that romance is blossoming. New or renewed love is in the air for you, Libra, so make time for that. Scorpio. Well, you get the Hierophant, but you have it in the reverse position. And I really like this card for you, and I especially like it in this position, because something about Scorpios, and I know a lot of Scorpios, something about Scorpios this card just represents. You are typically rule breakers. You go against authority, but you do it in a very good way. You refuse to be silenced. You stand up for the underdog. You fight for true justice, not whitewashed justice. And that's one of the things I like about the Scorpios in my life, is they are the champions of the downtrodden. And I sense in the next week or two this opportunity to be the true self that you are, that champion, that rule breaker, the one who fights for true justice. That's going to come into play in your life in the next few weeks. So be prepared. Maybe there's a protest that you can get involved with. Maybe there's something going on in your community that's just not right. I even sense you could be an organizer of this protest against whatever's going on that is just not right. And stand up for justice and be a hero for the underdogs. That's what I sense is going on in your life, Scorpio, and that's pretty exciting. All right, Sagittarius. You get the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. Well, this is often known as the apprenticeship card, and so as this is coming out for you, Sagittarius, I feel very strongly to tell you that this is a time for learning new skills. This is a time for learning new skills, and I'm sensing that these skills will come easily to you. It won't be a struggle. Maybe even reworking your existing talents on a new project. Maybe something that you know could be put to use in another area. Possibly a new job, maybe even a career change. If there's something that you've always wanted to do but you've put it off because you don't have the right education, the universe is pouring out that energy in your life right now, so now is the time to look into that. Look into the possibility of making a career change or getting some additional education, okay? And I'm also sensing that you are going to be used to teach other people about your life skills and utilize your wisdom to help younger people or less experienced people come up to your level. Okay, Sagittarius? Capricorn, you get the Nine of Swords. Well, this card, if you look at it really closely, there's 9 swords, but the woman is not being harmed in any way, shape, or form. And what I'm sensing the universe is trying to tell you, Capricorn, through this card, is that you are protected from any outside forces. So there is no need to fear. You need to release any anxiety that you are carrying in your heart and in your mind and pursue peace. follow peace. That is the best roadmap, to follow peace. So release the anxiety, trust your angels and your spirit guides, trust the universe to protect you from those outside forces. You may not even know what's going on, but you just have this sense of foreboding. That sense of foreboding is not from the goodness of the universe, okay? Let that go. Release that anxiety. Have no fear, because you're not in any actual danger. You're just fearing the unknown. So relax, Capricorn, and pursue peace. Aquarius has the Magician. Well, I think this is speaking to you about the necessary skills that you need to move forward are already yours. You just need to concentrate. You just need to have confidence in the abilities that you already possess. You need to take action. Don't let fear stop you from moving forward. And you also need to exercise some willpower, because there's things in your life are not good for you, things that are holding you back. And you just continue to do them out of habit, or I don't know what the motivation is to continue with these things that are not good for you. Have the willpower. Lean on the strength of your angels to let those things go, and concentrate on the projects and the things that you have in front of you, because you need to take action. Have confidence in your skills, okay? The confidence that you need to move forward is already within you. Just tap into that and do what you must do to move on. Okay, Aquarius? Pisces gets the Six of Wands. Well, I'm sensing good news. This fellow looks like he's in a parade and he's being heralded. There are banners flying and people are just cheering him on. I'm sensing good news is coming your way. There's rewards coming your way, recognition of your achievements possibly, and that this is a time for celebration, okay? I do sense a caution. Don't let praise go to your head. You need to work on remaining humble in this time of recognition. And that's a lot of effort, really, because, you've worked really, really hard for these rewards, and you've worked diligently to overcome some issues that have been really difficult for you, and you've made this achievement, and feels good. It feels really, really good to get these accolades, to get this recognition. So make sure that you remain humble during this time. Don't let that praise go to your head. Okay, Pisces? All right. I hope you enjoyed the card reading today. I hope you enjoyed our time together today. I know that I did. Remember, you are joyful and you are patient with yourself and others. Don't forget that. If you like what we're doing here, please hit that like and that subscribe button and give me a comment or two. Let me know what you think. You can also email me. My email is up here on the screen, and please share this with people because we need it. Those of us that walk through this world, we need something to help us be more positive and to combat the negativity in our lives. Okay? Well, thanks again for being here. Go out and have a wonderful day. Be blessed and be free. Bye now.